Yeah. Yeah, 10% makes more sense. It, like, automatically did a 95% of the account. Like, that's insane. Like, what are you, crazy? Like, 95% of the account trading options is pretty insane. Okay, so here's yours. We'll run a back test. Let's do it in the month of September of this year. And I think we'll call it a day after we have these two finished. There's our back test. It's in the positive now for the weekly momentum option spot. And then we'll see our 1 DTE option spot trading here. And then I actually have this thing running now. So here's the strategy. It's still loading up. So it's getting account information. So we'll give it another minute or two. You can watch this back test in the meantime. We'll see how that does. It's up $5,000. Oh, something failed here. Let's fix it. This one really doesn't seem to be performing as well. Something strange is going on with this one. Let's see. Still not running. What are you doing? Waiting for socket stream connection to be established. Okay. There we go. It's starting up now. I'm gonna watch this thing trade. Okay, so in about a minute, this thing should be running. Okay, so I'll have that. How are we doing? There we go. Now our back test is starting to look nicer. We're up 18 grand. I expect this thing to really rocket up over the next little bit, as these stocks have performed very, very well. So we should see some really nice returns. There we go, up to 172. Boom. That's more in line with what I'm expecting. Got a nice big jump. It's not bad. About 6 months in, and it's up 56%. That's pretty good for 6 months. Yeah, I think we're off to a good start here. A little bit of a correction. Let's see how it does over that the big stock market correction. I think it's going to be entering into that around now. I think this is around the time when the stock market just went a little haywire. Oh, there we go. We see a big jump. Still doing well. Perfect. Let's see if this strategy is running yet. Okay, this looks like it's all up and running. And let's see if it actually bought these positions. Not yet. We'll give it some time to make a purchase. Expiry, invalid for app. I was looking for good expiration dates. Price for SDX is none. Error getting last price. I was trying to find a good expiration date. Spread. Buy price. Not enough cash to buy one contract using 15% allocation needed. $6,800 available for trade. 697. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's an issue here for sure. This is not trading the way it's supposed to. Still doing well in the back test though, but I think we could make some improvements here. This is the allocation's a bit screwy. So we'll take a look into that. Very nice back test. Up almost 100% in less than a year. But I think we could do even better. I think we can make this thing do even better. Up to 190,000, 200,000. Look at that. And it looks like it actually avoided that big drop. So this VIX check is looking like it was a very good idea this year. It hit a peak of $260,000. Now we're trending back up again. This is looking like it's a very good idea to do this stuff. Yeah, definitely some homework to do there. Yeah, I want to see what you come up with, Alan. Let's see what you end up making. Yeah, it's up 286,000. This thing is a rocket ship. Yeah, we just got to make sure this thing actually trades in real life a little bit better. Oh, it actually bought two things. It bought CCJ and HIMS. Perfect. Okay, never mind. This actually worked. So I am a proud owner of CCJ and HIMS. Let's see how those do over the next week. Let's see if this thing actually ends up selling. So that's about $900 out of 5,000. So let's say it's maybe a little bit of a bigger position than what I would have wanted, but I'm good with this. I think this is cool. Maybe the problem is that it's doing a 15% allocation for each. I think that's what it's doing. I think this is going to be a 30% in total. I think that's maybe a little bit excessive. But the back test, look at this really nice looking back test. This is beautiful looking. It skipped that big crash. This is looking quite nice. I would probably, I mean, for my liking, I think I'd tone it down a little bit, but this is, I mean, maybe this is a good idea. This is something that's done very well. Look at this back test. It's insane. And this time around, it actually skipped that big crash. So the drawdown is much less than what we had before. I think we had a 50% max drawdown before in our BAST one. This is doing 110% a year, 42% max drawdown. So actually, the one that we had before, our results were really good. I would really like to actually investigate why this has changed so much. We had a 300% annual return. Now it's dropped to 110%, which I still really like. Don't get me wrong. Our drawdown is a little bit better. I'd really like to know why this switched from 368% to 110%. Maybe that's something we could take a look into next week. How do we get back to that 300% return? How do we get that back? But as far as this goes, I see it actually trading properly, which is what I'm very happy about. That was kind of the main thing. It just wasn't actually placing trades properly. And now it seems to be. So I think this is a very good fix here. Okay, so let's see how this does. I'm very excited to see how this does next week. We'll tune in next week. We do this every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see how this does. How is this algorithm going to do by next week? Am I going to make a bunch of money or is this thing going to be down? We'll find out. And then Alan, we'll see what you do with your algorithm, the 1DTE. I'm interested to see what happens with yours as well, because it was doing some pretty crazy numbers there. Awesome, guys. It's been a pleasure. Catch you guys next week. Don't forget, 1 p.m. every Thursday. Tune in. Right after this, we're going to be putting up the next one. So you can actually like put in to say notify me for next week when it comes up. So make sure you tune in next week. We'll see if these algos do well or not. Am I going to be making money or not? Let's find out. All right. Have a good one, guys. It's been a pleasure.